girls, movie stars, millionaires, and the jet set. Lying partially within Beverly Hills is Los Angeles' Restaurant Row. More than a mile of fabulous eating places. Mealtime mecca for the world's most glamorous appetites. Close by this thoroughfare, another restaurant has recently opened, making its bid for culinary stardom. The Happy Gizzard. The Happy Gizzard.
Dinner time! Come and get it! Dad, Ellie Mae, Jethro, Vittles is ready. Hey, if it's cold, I'm going to get hot. Where's Jethro? He waits for Vittles.
Oh, you're through, Granny. He's out trying to scare us to death.
Can't scare anybody into this place with a brace of shotguns.
Mr. Drysdale said it takes a little while for a restaurant to get popular.
Popular? I didn't think you'd get his first customer.
Shouldn't be too much longer now. It's been open a week.
We should have set him up with some other kind of business, Dick.
Well, chose this one. Maybe I shouldn't have asked it this before meeting.
Well, I'm sure tired of cooking up a couple of tons of stuff on this thing and having no customers to eat.
Patty, is lunch ready?
Yes, sit down.
That's a good thing about having a restaurant. You get to eat out. What do we have?
Soup of the day for yesterday. 20 gallons of catfish and apricot gumbo.
Dog. I'm almost glad we ain't doing no business.
All right. Find out why.
And it's so exciting. I can't even wait to finish eating the sandwich.
What is it?
I can't wait to finish it. I can't wait till I get started.
I can't. Start talking.
All right. See, I've been driving around checking out the other restaurants. Bunch of people lined up outside is all advertising the same thing. What is it? Topless waitress.
What's topless waitress?
I mean, you don't know?
No.
You do, don't you, Uncle Jim? Oh. If that don't sound like a bunch of backcountry apple knockers talk. Living here in Beverly Hills all this time, and you ain't even sophisticated enough to know what a topless waitress is?
Well, Mr. Pop Shop man around town, so what else?
I ain't sure. None of the places have let me in. Now quit that, Ellie. Figured I was a competition. Good thing I got an education, sophistication, and Stavro Berry to figure it out.
What's the topless waitress?
There's only one thing it could be. If anybody knows it's been around as much as me, that all them waitresses wear them silly little hats. Now the way I got it, all the waitresses that work in these clubs don't wear anything on their heads. No hats or nets or nothing. Because they look better. See? Even Ellie looks almost pretty. I can hardly wait to get over and tell Mr. Drysdale I ain't even going to take the time to eat.
Think we ought to give this topless a surprise, Dick?
Well, don't tell him what city folks like. Sure can't lose him,
All right. I think we're ready to receive our potential new depositors now.
Welcome, beloved Mr. and Mrs. Vanderpump.
I wish you would start thinking about Jethro and forget the Vanderpumps for a moment.
Forget a possible $20 million account. It's no clamping fortune, but it's not exactly petty cash either.
But what about Jethro? Trying to make a go of that dilapidated diner you saddled him with.
Don't blame me. He wanted a business of his own. All I did was give it to him.
Oh, you gave him the business. After what you've done, I don't know how you managed to get to sleep at night.
Very simple. I count money. The difference between renting that diner for Jethro at $35 a month or buying a restaurant for $200,000 like it is now.
Good old Mr. Drysdale. Heart of solid gold. Old and hard.
Mr. Vanderpump? Mrs. Vanderpump?
Gee,
Hope they're here.
Hail, Mr. and Mrs. Vanderpump. My bank is yours. Where's the Vanderpumps?
they're not here yet.
You mean I just blew $2 with a rose petal?
I must talk to you about Jethro.
You'll have to wait. I have other fish to fry. And here they are now, Mr. and Mrs. Vanderpump. Come in. Lovely people.
Mr. Drysdale, I'll get right to the point. We are looking for a financial institution whose clientele is of the very highest social caliber. Leaders of society, aristocracy, etc.
You have found it. Champagne, Countess Hathaway.
When our money talks, we want it speaking to only the best.
This is a thank for you. Oh, I wish you could meet some of our distinguished depositors. I've heard that, but my Uncle Jed ain't here. Will I do? Yeah, I just got here. I knew you'd want to hear the good news. Our restaurant, the Happy Gizzard, is going topless. I know why y'all are staring. Forgot to introduce myself. My name's Jethro Bodine. Father Jed's the biggest depositor in the bank. Ain't he, Mr. Drysdale?
Thank you, Mr. Drysdale. You certainly do have an exclusive clientele. There can't be many more in Beverly Hills like that.
Well, thank you. I didn't get your name. Sure like to have you stop by my restaurant sometime.
Jethro, I can hardly believe my ears. Does your Uncle Jed know about this topless business?
Sure. He says it's all the same to him, if the waitresses don't care.
You'd better talk to Mr. Drysdale.
I better come back later. He ain't feeling well.
Yes, he probably is a little sick now.
But he must have a thunderclap with a headache. He's got ice pack on his head. $20 million account gone. A topless restaurant on my hand. This could drive a man to philanthropy.
I just thought of a new dish that might reflect. I'll take my house and the fingers and all the fruity burgers. Oh, Granny! Boy, this chocolate side's worth in half. Well, she expected a firecracker that's different.
What happened?
Well, the sports and trucks were genuine at right. Both stories with us. I was on here for all time into one.
Oh, Scooby-Doo, there you are, you cute little tomato. I blew a head gasket over you.
Don't you get hurt to be a big wolf.
Brittany, you're making a mistake.
No, I ain't. I know his type, spout and all that love poetry. Breath fit to kill.
Excuse me, Granny, mister. She's kind of excited about tonight. Can I offer you some refreshments on the house?
Oh, right on. Dollar?
We ain't got none of that. How about a cup of coffee instead?
Let's forget it, huh? I gotta be going anyway. Yeah, but that's fine. Tell me this is
It will be tonight.
Wait, I gotta make the midnight run to Fresno. I can't safely that's around 11 o'clock, huh?
All right. Maybe by that time we'll find a job at a cook.
Well, it's not. It's the service. The waitresses, if you get what I mean.
I sure do. And you're in at 11. Granny has it.
The old lady.
We're all pitching in to help my nephew. He's having a little trouble making a go of this place. That's the reason we're trying to top the place.
Let me give you a little tip. You better have somebody ready to replace Grandma there.
Yes, we do. But she gets tired, I'm taking over.
Lots of luck. Your courage can do it. You've got it made. Otherwise, you're in big trouble.
What's he tear out of here like that for?
I don't know. He said he had a midnight run to Fresno. Could be he wants to get his legs warmed up.
It was that rascal trying to get out of here without paying his bill. His truck hurt or killed me.
Oh, did you tell Mr. Drysdale about the topless?
Oh, yeah. He got so excited, he got a log splitter of a headache.
Well, this guy got good news. I'll give you some medicine to take over to him, kid. I told myself, but it can't leave my post here.
What are you giving him?
Some of my surefire headache remedies.
Yeah, that is rheumatism medicine. Corn squeeze.
Well, if you drink enough, it'll stop your headache.
Drink enough, it'll stop your breathing.
Well, it's even safe for city folks if they follow the prescription.
What prescription?
3 freezers of remedy in a glass, add water, ice cube, twist the lemon, and tip your head off.
My dear Mrs. Vanderpoint, you can't know how happy I am that you've reconsidered.
How could we refuse when you threw yourself right in front of our car and in the middle of Sunset Boulevard.
Well, actually, that was one of my clerks. But it was my hand that pushed him.
Really?
But he's being rewarded. I'm letting him go home early.
In any case, I suppose we should meet Mr. Clampett, your large depositor, before we eliminate your bank as a possibility.
Oh, thank you. Oh, do let me take care of your money for you. I'll treat it as my very own. I'll take it out every day and play with it. We'll take long walks together. I'll be more than just its banker. I'll be its pal.
And I must say, your love for money borders on the psychotic.
Thank you, gracious lady.
Here, we're late for an appointment at the Merchant's Bank. We'll let you know which bank we choose, Mr. Drysdale.
Have dinner with me tonight before you make a decision.
All right, if you release my wrist. You're bending my bracelet. Perhaps then we can meet Mr. Clampett.
Well, I think he might be in Europe. But take my word for it, he's not like his nephew. But Jethro's a bit... all that inbreeding. Royalty, you know. But Mr. Clampett, he's every inch a multimillionaire. Tall, broad-shouldered, silver hair. Just a trace of an accent.
Howdy. I bring you a headache remedy.
There's something I forgot to mention. Jed Clampett is also a world-famous physician. Eccentric.
Must talk to him. I've been to 100 specialists seeking a cure for my migraines.
How are you, Mr. Drysdale? I hear you feeling lower than a well-digger's heel.
Oh, how good of you to come, and all the way from Europe. But I'm feeling wonderful now.
Oh, well, good. Then I won't bother to leave this headache remedy.
Oh, I want you to meet Mr. and Mrs. Vanderpont.
Oh, howdy.
How do you do?
How are you?
Well, now that you ask, I've got a little pain right here. I haven't been sleeping well, and my liver is not what it should be. Then, too, I've always been bothered with migraines.
Well, it's a pleasure to know you so well so soon.
Well, as long as Mr. Drysdale doesn't need it, do you mind if I take along your headache remedy?
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Clampett. We'll see you at 7:30, Mr. Drysdale.
Oh, but man, I ain't little Doc. Be sure and follow directions on the...
I want to thank you again, Miss J, for coming over and clearing us up on that poplar business.
Thanks, Miss J.
You'll tell Ellie right away, won't you?
Well, I'll tell her as soon as it gets. She ought to be ready to hear it in about 3 or 4 years.
I can't understand how come my giant brain come up with the wrong answer.
That's all right, darling.
Even computers make mistakes.
Yeah, genius mistake. Thomas Edison goofed a few times before he invented the airplane.
Thomas Edison made the first light bulb.
See, that's what I mean about goof. Imagine coming up with a light bulb when he's flying for an airplane.
But now it's a new way to make the happy gift success. I definitely think we should change the name.
All right. It ought to be something that makes you hungry the minute you hear it. Like the boiled mule.
The happy gift isn't bad.
What one of the problems is? Food we serve.
Just over referring to the menu. Beverly Hills is a very cosmopolitan city. And look at this. Southern fried muskrat. Stuffed groundhog. Beaver and cabbage.
That's right, Miss J.
See, and it's this size.
Get bills like that at almost any restaurant in town. What my place needs is something different. Like, making it French-like. And serving fancy French food. Like French fries, tacos, and chop suey.
Do some research first.
Oh, I intend to.
Well, good. And remember, rubbing off wasn't still the name.
Thanks, Granny, for not being mad at me for that thoughtless waitress notion. There's nothing to laugh at now, ain't it? Yeah. What are you doing? What's you doing? You ain't laughing, Granny. Granny!
You hear that funny clang, kind of faint like that?
No.
I think I better skedaddle back to the restaurant.
Well, I'm sure everything will be all right.
Too bad about Jethro. He was all a tingle over the grand opening tonight.
I wish there was something I could do.
There is. You could bring the missus and come over to the restaurant for supper.
Oh, that's impossible. Margaret's in Boston, and besides, I'm taking the Vanderpunts to dinner tonight. It means a big new account for the bank.
Oh, I understand. Got to do it up round, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, bring him along.
Kill him with kindness. Put on a big spread.
Mr. Clapper, you don't mean...
No trouble. The place ain't exactly swamped with customers, you know.
I can't abandon my
I'd consider it a big favor on my account if you would.
Your account, yes, but.
Don't race your engine. Jethro will be pleasure no end. Now, don't disappoint us. Granny's cooking up something special. Yeah, my goose.
Okay, everybody, get ready. Mr. Drysdale's limousine just pulled in. Now, remember, old kid, let me handle this all by myself.
I'll be right back. You holler if you need me.
I know what to do. Heck, practically every movie I've seen had a French restaurant in it.
You remember that these Vanderpump folks is very important to Mr. Drysdale. I want to show the evening they won't forget.
Don't worry. That Mrs. Vanderpump is crazy about yours truly. Heck, just finding me here will be a big thrill to her.
I'm all ready, Jethro.
Good. Now, remember your French accent. Jeff Pierre, are you ready?
I've decided I ain't going to be no man.
Come on, Granny. We'll be here any minute. All French restaurants has got men's chefs.
No, Dad, you're not this. Wearing a mustache is something else. Besides, it's getting all soggy. Fell into the soup can twice already.
Please, Granny, just for tonight.
Well,
Oh, now, you just get out of sight till I introduce you. She's just overpowering fun. Welcome to the Happy Gizzard. How do you like my accent? It's atrocious. Oh, it's French.
say I didn't think so.
See, they ain't wearing none of that dumb old girl.
If you're going to talk that way, I quit.
Don't get this one. What is the name, please? Drysdale. What's the name, Dale? How do you spell that?
I-M-E-D.
Wait. Here it is. The best table in the house.
Let go of me. Oh, what you say?
Just my hand on your arm done it to you, huh? You are tough with me.
Oh, you loaded prince of food.
I'm right fond of you, too. But enough of this flattery. I want you to meet the chef that's responsible for the taste treat that's in store for you tonight. Doggone, I forgot my French accent. It is my pleasure to present the greatest French cook in the whole world, Chef Pierre. Chef Pierre. Granny! What are you going to do there? The one that I give.
Oh, dog out that bit out of my hands, knock it off.
That looks like part of a vegetable brush.
What it is.
Oh, Granny.
I got a whole meal cooked to them. Better not let them out of here before they eat it.
Hey, wait. You can't leave yet. And Granny's been cooking all afternoon. They can take you to the movie I'm playing for you.
What? Bœuf Bourgogne, pomme gratin, même Suzette, Granny, excellent cook.
Well, I have. Oh, there it is.
And hog chop.
Grits and hog chops? Granny, you said you were going to cook French food.
This is better. I ain't serving company things like snails and frog legs. I'm getting up there.
Sit down, Pearly May. I'm having seconds.
George, how many times have I told you never to talk in public?
You many. Now up your face. I ain't sunk my scoffers in grits and jowls as good as 3 less hog a rig.
You mountain folks?
Darn you. We live so far back in the hills, the sun doesn't fix our place in town.
You're supposed to be leader to society.
Yeah, once I got filthy rich with uranium, Pearly May started to talk in fancy. Getting high tone notion. I think what done it was putting on her first pair of shoes. Well, Mrs. Vanderpump.
Vanderpump sure had me fooled. Just a couple of hill folks like us.
They ain't hill folks. They lived in the Gulf.
Granny, don't be such a snob.
Oh, shucks, I don't care. I was just glad Jethro got some pay and custom. At least now he's in the restaurant business.
Hey, guess what? I'm out of the restaurant business.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Mr. Vanderbilt made me offer on a half a gizzard. Said he always wanted to see a place like that. $1,000 if Granny does the cooking. $100 if she don't.
I hope I know what you answered him.
There's only one thing the boy could have said.
That's right. You're gonna get stumped, Granny. Your place for work.